All right, so in this quick review, I'm going to review a couple things. Here we have a base to its exponent, and we talked about that earlier. We'll review that. Then we also have division, and yet we also have negative exponents. So we got quite a bit going on here. So let's get to the rules. All right, so how about first off division? X to the a divided by x to the b. Well, if you remember, that's x to the a minus b. There's a shortcut to that, and I'll show you that in a little bit. About negative exponents. What is x to the negative a? It's important that you understand that that is 1 over x to the positive a. And what I told you guys, if you remember, is take the base with its exponent across the fraction bar, change the sign of the exponent. That's what's going on. Take the base with its exponent across the fraction bar, change the sign of the exponent. So here we have a negative a exponent in the denominator. It'll be a positive a exponent in the numerator. Okay, so let's get to this problem here. I've got to evaluate all exponents first, so I got to apply this negative 2. So I get a 2 to the negative 2. I get an x to the negative 4. I get a y to the positive 6, right? Negative times a negative is positive. And I get a z to the negative 2, right? A 1 times 2. All right, and I still have a negative 30 out front times all of that. Let's make that raised down a little better. Negative 30 out in front of all that, all right? So all that has become that. Now, this is where I'm at right now. What I tell my students is this. Deal with all your negative exponents first. All right, so watch. Negative exponent in the top becomes a positive exponent in the bottom. Negative exponent in the top becomes a positive exponent in the bottom. Negative exponent in the top becomes a positive exponent in the bottom. Now, I've got this z to the negative 5 in the bottom, and again, I can take that to the top. Okay, so let's see where we stand. Let's deal with our numbers. So I've got a negative 30 on the top, and we're going to have to reduce, right, with the numbers. So I'm going to do my numbers in green here, right? So this is a negative 30. This is the same as a negative 2 times a 3 times a 5, right? 2 squared is a 2 times 2, and a 9 is a 3 times 3. Now I can just divide out the common factors. Be careful with that negative. So let's deal with our number on top. Our top number is a negative 5, and our bottom number is a 6, and the numbers are done. And hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, as I would like to work the top, next thing I get to is this y to the 6th, and it's over a y squared. X to the a divided by x to the b equals x to the a minus b. So I subtract 6 minus 2, and I get a 4, and my y's are done. All right. The top, let's see, I still have a z, so let's do our z's. Z to the 5th divided by z squared is z to the 5 minus 2, or z cubed. And the last thing to deal with is the bottom. X to the a, x to the 1, times x to the b, x to the 4, equals x to the a plus b, or 4 plus 1 is 5. There you go. Looked complex, I know. But really, if you just take it a step at a time, you'll be able to figure it out.